Good evening and welcome to the Marin Report. I'm Curtis Kim. Well, the old cliche, it is better to give than receive, holds true for the Warm Wishes Foundation. Reporter Anthony Schultz spent a day with the man who gives warmth to those living on the streets.
There's a chill in the air as the holiday season is upon us. Shoppers are out in full force preparing for Christmas Day. But there are those with nothing. No presents under the tree, no home. But a group of people known as Warm Wishes are helping the less fortunate by making sure they have certain items to stay warm. Cindy Rowley says it's the least she can do.
Knowing that I'm nice and warm on those cold winter nights, and when I hear, especially when I hear it raining outside, knowing at least people on the streets have a poncho, it's just a small way of helping.
It's not just work. It can also be a sense of community, the feeling of helping people who really need it. And sometimes by giving, you can get a whole lot back in return.
I went back and I, confronted the guy and said, "Hey, would you like a pair of gloves for yourself?" And he was dumbfounded by it, in which case he took my gloves, looked me in the eye and said, "This is wonderful." And he just continued to say, "Are you sure? Can I really have your gloves?" I said, "Sure, you can have my gloves." And I kept thinking how easy it was for me to get another pair of gloves and how difficult it was for him just.
Reporter Anthony Schultz visited the Bahia Vista School in San Rafael and files this report.
Volunteers have been an invaluable resource to the schools, and the bottom line is the students are performing better.
The best means of increasing or boosting student achievement is through human resources. And along with that, it's the reduction of teacher to student ratio.
Academics is, of course, the main point to school volunteers, but there's much more to it. In addition to academic achievement, teachers and students are given the emotional support and assistance to perform at a higher level. The first step is finding volunteers who want to work with students, and there's more than one way to get the word out.
The Marin County School Volunteers recruit community people by various means. We put little ads in the Independent Journal and flyers at the library, and of course word of mouth of people who are already in the program who ask their friends.
Volunteers are a great advantage to the students and the teachers in more ways than you might think. It also gets the word out about what's happening in our schools.
It's a support to the school too, because as schools faced bond measure elections, volunteers can go back to their friends and say, "I know those teachers at that school work really hard, and what they're doing is really important, and we need to support them."
Like the acorn that became the oak, the Marin School Volunteers started out quite small but has since grown to encompass the entire county.
We combined resources and information, got information from other volunteer programs around the country even, and put together what we thought would be a quality program. And so we're so pleased that it has grown from the 4 schools that we started with, the 4 neediest schools in San Rafael.